So in this video, we're gonna break down the withdrawal system and what is a withdrawal system. So a withdrawal system is like your paycheck, right? You go to work, you put in the hours, and then you end up withdrawing that money that you put in for the week at the end of the week or at the end of every 2 weeks, right? So you need a withdrawal system for trading as well, because trading is also like a business, right? And for me personally, at first I started using the withdrawal system of every time I make $500, I withdraw $100. So for every $500 that I make for the day, I withdraw $100. So today, if I make $500 today, I withdraw and I secure $100 into my pocket. That's a system that you could use. So now you know every time that you make $500, you're securing $100 into your broker account or into your Bitcoin account or straight into your bank. So like that money, those $100 are now secured. That's money profits that you took from the markets, and now the market cannot take it back, right? Because something that beginner traders do and that I used to do was I used to trade, make money, and try to maximize the most out of it. So then I'll come back to the charts either the next day or the next week or the next month and lose those freaking profits that I just made and didn't withdraw anything and didn't enjoy none of the profits that I made from the markets, right? So the way to prevent that from happening is to have a withdrawal system. One of them that you could use if you're just starting, every time you make $500 in a day, you withdraw 100. Another way you could go about it is however much profits you make for the week, you could withdraw half. So let's say for this week, I don't know if you were seeing, I'm pretty sure it should just be me on the screen, right? So let's say whatever profits you make this week, let's say I'm up $1,000 for the week. So out of those $1,000 for the week, I withdraw half. So it's just like a paycheck. Every time that you have a winning week, you withdraw half of your profits. So like that, you keep half of the profits still in the account, so the account can continue growing, and you withdraw half of it so you can enjoy the profits and actually feel the money to be real that you just earned in the markets. Because the money is not real until it hits your bank account. That's the truth. The money that you make, those numbers that you see on the screen, are not real until they hit your bank account, right? So those are two methods that you could use, right? If you have a losing week, don't withdraw. But for every winning week that you have, you'll withdraw, right? So those are two systems. You could withdraw $100 every time that you make 500, or you could withdraw half of your profits every winning week. Another way, if you want to go about it more long-term base, this is what more professional traders do. They will do withdrawals every month or every quarter of the year, right? So that way you could just continue compounding your account, making profits, and then at the end of the month, whatever profits you have, you either withdraw half of it or you could withdraw 30% of it. Me personally, at the moment right now, I'm withdrawing 30% of my monthly profits. So like that, I could continue scaling up the account and still secure a good amount of money in my pocket for the month that I could just use to splurge or buy whatever I want. Let's say if I make $1,000 for the month, for example, and I withdraw 30%, that's $300 extra that I have to use for whatever I want. I have $300 that I just could use whatever I want, not including my 9 to 5 check, not including my side business or my gig or studio business, right? For you, those of you that don't know, I'm a music producer. I record. I have a studio business on the side as well. That's one of my first businesses, and now I'm trading. So it's like I have an extra $300 off of trading from clicking buy or sell on my phone, right? And I have $700 in the account that the account just grew $700 for the month. That's another way you can go about it. And if you have a losing month and you have a month where you're in the red, you're in drawdown, you're not gonna withdraw, right? And that's very important to understand and to know and to just track, because we learned the skill set to make money. So if you're making money but you're not withdrawing any of it, then like what's the point? What's the point? Because you make profits. I know you can make profits. I've made profits before. But you give it back to the markets, and the markets end up taking it back. So what's the best way to do it and to go about it to secure those profits? Especially if you're trading a live account, not a funded account, you have a withdrawal system. So every time that you have a winning day, you at least withdraw 20% of whatever you won, or you withdraw 50% of whatever you won, right? Or if you have a winning week, you withdraw 50% or 30% of the profits that you made that week. Or if you have a winning month, you withdraw 30 to 50% of that winning month of the profits that you made. Or if you're already comfortable that your account is in a pretty decent size and you don't want to continue compounding that account, then withdraw all the profits. If you have a winning week, take all the money out. Bam, I just made $2,000 for the week. You're not doing, I mean, you could do it in certain jobs, but most jobs are not paying $2,000 in a week. So secure that money, bro. Come back next week and make more profits. You know? Or if you made $10,000 for the month, but your account is already, you're already 100x your account. So all you're doing is playing with house money now. Take out the 10,000, bro. You're already in profit, and you made $10,000 extra profit for the month. Your account's already good. You're not in negative or in break even, or so take out the 10,000 for the month. But if you want to be a little bit extra frugal, continue growing the account, then take out half, take out 5,000. Or if you want to only take out 30% or 20%, take out 2,000, take out 3,000, and you still have 7,000, 8,000, or another 5,000 in the account. The account is going to continue growing for next month, and now you get to leverage those extra 5,000 or extra couple thousands to continue growing the account into higher numbers. So that's the withdrawal system I use. I believe that a lot of people in the trading industry don't talk about this a lot, because it's something that should be known, like common sense. But at the end of the day, like, it's not something that was common sense when I was first starting. I was just like, oh, I'm seeing green, I'm making money, but the money's not hitting my pocket because I wasn't withdrawing. I wasn't having a system in place of how to withdraw, or how I was gonna go about it to withdraw the money that I make in the markets. And this is how I structured it. Oh, my battery is low. But this is how I structured it. So now I can make money in the markets, and the money that I do make, I ended up cashing it out to my bank, and I'm able to use it. I'm able to use the profits and still compound and grow the account. It's a win-win, bro. It's a win-win. So that was basically today's video. I just wanted to break that down real quick, just teach you guys a withdrawal system that I use, and something that I didn't really know back then like that. But now, as the years continued and I started learning more and all that, it's just something that I realized a lot of beginner traders were not doing, including myself. And it's something that we wasn't even taught. You gotta show the bling. But it was something that wasn't even taught, It's something that we wasn't even taught. So that's something that I wanted to break down to maybe help somebody that was struggling with that, where they make money but they're not seeing no gains in their bank. They're not withdrawing. They're not using none of that profits that they make because they don't have a withdrawal system. So hopefully this video helps somebody out. Like, comment, subscribe. Book is on the way. Book program teaching you how to trade from A to Z, teaching you the basic terminology of trading, giving you a trading plan, the strategy that I use, and psychology tips on how to overcome your mind and your emotions while trading, right? And then if you don't want to read the book, bro, I also have a video program breaking down the same thing. The book and the video program is the same thing. Just one is in book form and one is in video form. The book format is obviously has more details, and I believe it teaches better than the video, because I did the video first and then the book. but they're both explaining the same thing and breaking down the same thing and teaching you the same thing that I'm doing, that I'm putting out here for you to see, and that you see me making results and making profits in the markets. I'm just teaching the same thing that I'm doing to make results and make profits from the markets. So if you ever want to tap into that, link is in the description or bio or my channel. Yeah, and tap in, man. And if you want some extra, help, like personal guidance and whatnot, want to speak to me directly, then join the inner circle, the private chat on Discord, and let's run it up, bro. New Year's about to start in like 2 months. Yeah, like 2 more months, and we about to run this shit up, bro. We about to run this shit up, and we just getting started. So, till next time.